I'm going to show you how to use the Roamtab Citizenship timeline tracker to track your Canadian citizenship application progress with other PRs. So Roamtab lets PRs who have applied for Canadian citizenship track and compare their timelines with each other easily. So you either have to have an active application with the IRCC or have just gotten your citizenship to benefit from using the platform. So the first step is to sign up. You can do this either with your Google account, which is pretty standard, or you can choose to sign up with your personal email address and then choose a password. Once you're signed up, you're taken to this page where you have to pick a unique username. And then you also have to pick the month you applied in. This person applied in April 2024. And then you also have to show where you're located and how many people were on the application. After that, you're taken to the timeline page where you'll fill out your key dates. The first date is the day you submitted your application. The next day is the day you received your AOR or the AOR email date to say that the IRCC has received your application and they've started to process it. And the next date is the date your app is linked to the IRCC so that you can view updates on their website. This is usually a couple of days after you receive your AOR. And just note, this is not the day you actually put your application or start tracking your application here on Roamtab. It's a completely different date. As you can see by now, it basically follows all of the tracking steps on the IRCC tracker. So the next date is the day your background verification is complete, and so on and so forth. Just try to update the days as they come in to keep up to date. A tip is to go onto the settings tab and add some information about yourself, like what your current citizenship is. So this person is a Zimbabwe citizen, and how many physical presence days that they have as well. This will help with the reports you see later on if you have more information. Now the fun part. You go to the home page, you're able to actually see a lot of data about your application, like first what your timeline is, how many people are on Roamtab at the moment who've applied, the average amount of days it takes from the start to the finish of the application, how many people are in your location, what's the fastest app on the timeline, what's the slowest, etc. And you can see each stage how you are doing compared to others. And then if you go on the profiles tab, there's actually a leaderboard of all of the people in your month. So as you can see in the April month, there are about 36 users using it at the time. And then it's like just a basic gaming leaderboard to see where people are in terms of stages. If you view on your own, you can see your timeline, if you post anything and any notifications, etc. And you can see how many people are who applied at the same date as you. You can also choose to hide your details. So as you can see, I've clicked hide, and then this user is now not able to, their details are no longer able for them to view or other users to view. So that's a choice to have. And then when you click show, their details are available again. The best part of this is being able to view individual timelines in a clear way. So you can also choose to view other cohorts to see how their applications are stacking up. So as you can see, some March people already have their oath ceremonies. A later cohort like June 2024 would have apps in the earlier stages of the process. When you view the metrics, you can get a more granular view of your group to see what percentages of people have reached certain stages and how long it's taking people on average in the month that you applied to get to the next step. There's also an old school status update chain, which lets you know in real time how members are progressing. And you can check out their timelines on this quite easily too, just by clicking on what they have updated. One important thing which I have to add is that if you make a mistake on the date, you can change it by going to settings and then going to editing your key milestone dates. And then you can select the date which is incorrect, change it, click the button to change it. One thing I will say as well is that if the date isn't already in the system, you can't edit it. So you have some grayed out dates. Until you have that date in the system, you won't be able to change it, which kind of makes common sense. You can also choose to delete your account, and this takes about 24 hours for it to be deleted. And on your homepage, you can actually see how many people are at each stage, which I think is pretty cool. And like what notifications you have, etc. So that's it. That's Roamtab, a dedicated place for Canadian PRs who have applied for citizenship to track their applications with each other and feel less alone in the process. Oh, and it's also mobile friendly, so you can do it on your device. Just visit roamtab.com to sign up, and thanks. Let us know if you like it.